Let me ask you a question. What if I told you that the direction of your life, your health, your wealth, your happiness isn't decided by big choices, but by tiny, almost invisible ones? It's not the one decision to hit the gym once, but the daily choice to move your body. It's not one meal that makes you healthy, but thousands of meals stacked over years. It's not reading one book that changes your brain, but the habit of picking up books day after day. Think about this: if you improved by just 1% every single day, by the end of the year you wouldn't be 365% better, you'd be nearly 37 times better. That's the silent power of habits. They compound, just like money earns compound interest. This is the central truth of James Clear's Atomic Habits, and Chapter 1 is all about opening your eyes to this invisible force that is shaping your future every single day. Small habits, big difference. Let's start with something simple. Imagine two people, Arjun and Rohan. They're the same age, have the same job, live in the same city. Arjun decides that every night before bed, he'll read 10 pages of a book. Rohan decides to scroll social media instead. Day 1? No difference. Week 1? Still nothing major. Month 1? Arjun has read a book, Rohan has read memes. Year 1? Arjun has finished 12 books, gained knowledge, maybe even new skills. Rohan is still in the same place. After 10 years? Arjun is a different person altogether. His career, his mindset, his confidence all grew from those 10 daily pages. Now here's the crazy part: it wasn't a dramatic, life-changing decision. It was just a tiny habit, but multiplied over years, it shaped two completely different destinies. This is how habits work: they look insignificant today but determine everything tomorrow. The invisible growth curve. James Clear explains that habits follow a curve that many people misunderstand. Think of an ice cube sitting on a table in a cold room. The temperature is 25 degrees Fahrenheit minus 4 degrees Celsius. Slowly, the room begins to warm up. 26. 27. 28, still frozen. 29. 30. 31, nothing changes. But at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, suddenly, the ice melts. For a long time, you see no visible progress. And then, all at once, the breakthrough happens. This is called the plateau of latent potential. When we start building habits, it feels like nothing is working. You eat healthy for a week, but your body looks the same. You study every day, but your grades don't jump immediately. Most people give up here, because they don't realize that change takes time to reveal itself. But the truth is, every repetition, every small action, is building pressure. And once you cross that tipping point, the results explode. Success is never really about one big moment. It's the invisible work you've been stacking up all along. Why goals don't work alone. Now, let's bust a common myth. We're all told to set goals. I want to lose 10 kilos. I want to get rich. I want to run a marathon. But here's the harsh truth: winners and losers have the same goals. Every Olympian wants a gold medal. Every entrepreneur wants to succeed. Every student wants good grades. So what separates them? Not the goal, but the system they follow. James makes this crystal clear. A goal is the outcome you want. A system is the process you follow every day to reach it. If you focus only on goals, you might get short-term results, but you'll slide back. If you focus on systems, the habits you build, you create lasting change. Think of it like this. If your goal is to write a book, your system is writing 500 words daily. If your goal is to run a marathon, your system is running a little each day. If your goal is to be rich, your system is saving, investing, and learning consistently. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Identity, the deeper shift. But James goes even deeper than systems. He explains something most people overlook: habits shape your identity. We usually think about change like this. 1. We set a goal: I want to lose weight. 2. We take action: go on a diet. 3. Then we hope for results. I lose 10 kilos. But there's a flaw, our focus is only on the outcome, not on who we are becoming. James flips this upside down. True change works like this. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, say, I want to become a healthy person. Instead of, I want to write a book, say, I am becoming a writer. Instead of, I want to run a marathon, say, I am the kind of person who doesn't miss a workout. Every small habit is a vote for your identity. When you write one page, you're proving you are a writer. When you exercise, you're proving you are an athlete. When you meditate for 2 minutes, you're proving you are a calm person. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to keep casting votes. Over time, your identity shifts, and when identity shifts, habits stick. Why big changes fail? Now think about why most New Year's resolutions collapse by February. It's because people aim for big, dramatic changes. I'll go to the gym for 2 hours every day, or I'll stop eating sugar completely. The problem is, big changes are hard to sustain. Your brain resists sudden shifts. But small atomic habits slip past your resistance. It's easy to start with 2 push-ups. It's easy to read 1 page. It's easy to meditate for 2 minutes. The magic is, once you start, momentum builds. 2 push-ups turn into 10. 1 page turns into 5. 2 minutes of meditation becomes 15. That's why James says, focus on tiny changes that are easy to repeat. They are the building blocks of massive growth. The math of 1%, tiny gains multiply. Here's where it gets mind-blowing. If you get 1% better every day for a year, you don't end up 365% better. Thanks to compounding, you end up 37 times better. But the opposite is also true. If you get 1% worse every day, your progress shrinks to almost zero. So the question is, are your habits compounding for you, or against you? Watching TV for 30 minutes instead of reading seems harmless today, but after 5 years, the compound effect is real. Saving 50 Indian rupees daily seems small, but after a decade, with interest, it becomes wealth. Eating 1 cookie seems nothing, but repeated over years, it reshapes your health. The results are invisible day to day, but unstoppable year to year. Real-life reflections. Pause for a second and think about your own life. Which small habits are shaping you? Do you pick up your phone the moment you wake up? That's a vote for distraction. Do you drink water first thing in the morning? That's a vote for health. Do you write down 1 idea daily? That's a vote for creativity. The truth is, you don't decide your future directly. You decide your habits, and your habits decide your future. Chapter 1 Takeaway. Chapter 1 of Atomic Habits is not about giving you steps to change yet, it's about shifting your perspective. James Clear wants us to understand that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Results lag behind actions, just like ice doesn't melt until the room warms enough. Goals are useful, but systems and identity matter more. Tiny, consistent improvements beat dramatic transformations. Every habit is a vote for the kind of person you want to become. So, if there's one thing you take away from this chapter, it's this. Don't underestimate small daily habits. They might look powerless today, but with time, they shape everything. Your job isn't to chase big overnight success, it's to keep showing up, casting votes, and letting the compound power of habits do its work.